Gupta first. WhatsApp in full page ads is going to great lengths to clarify and explain that nothing has changed when it comes to friends and family. The changes in the privacy settings is only about messages to business applications, and therefore there is absolutely no reason to panic. There's no reason to be concerned that WhatsApp is as encrypted for end-to-end conversations as it used to be in the past. Why still are you apprehensive? Let's start. Apar Gupta.
Thank you, Rahul, for having me here. WhatsApp is giving an answer which is not relevant to the questions which are being raised. So it is as if a student who doesn't want to give the answer to a question put to them in an examination is just filling in sheets and trying to demonstrate a degree of knowledge where they are trying to avoid a greater level of scrutiny. This is not a question of end-to-end encryption, which protects the text of the message, which is transmitted across WhatsApp and is protected from attacks during that course of transmission. It is an issue which arises with respect to two principal concerns. Firstly, what is the data being gathered linked to you, not the message text, but everything else on WhatsApp? And secondly, why people today will not have an option for this data to be shared with Facebook, which already gathers so much data, even if one does not have a Facebook account. And third is that Facebook also gathers data on all web pages where the Facebook widget is embedded, and also through Instagram.
No, but here's the point I'm making, Jiten, Jain. Most of what Apar has said was always true of Facebook and WhatsApp. All that's changed, according to the company, are privacy settings when it comes to messages relating to businesses. And therefore, why is it that it is at this moment that a volcano of anger is erupted, and whether it's in friend circles, family circles, office groups, people want to migrate en masse to Signal or Telegram or any of these other apps? What's changed?
Yeah, this is what WhatsApp is trying to tell you by using advertisements, full-page advertisements in the leading newspapers to change the discourse of debate. The privacy policy speaks something entirely different. That's number one. And if this is the case, then this post notice or of terms and condition dadagiri should have only gone to the users who are using WhatsApp business or who are interacting with WhatsApp business, not to the 40 crore users, forcing them or threatening them or shutting down on accounts. Now, you must remember, 7 years ago, when WhatsApp was bought by Facebook, the first concern which was raised across the globe is that this company which has got the most popular instant messaging app in the world is now going to create a monopoly and going to profile you everywhere. Now, they said that we will never integrate WhatsApp with Facebook. We'll always run it as a separate company. We will never share your data, and this is how it's going to be. And privacy will always be enshrined in WhatsApp's DNA. In 2019, they made several updates to policy. They still said that privacy is in the DNA of WhatsApp. Today, in 2021, that line is gone. That has disappeared. The DNA has changed. Now, what they're tricking you is that we are running a digital invasion as a data colonizers. You Indian people who form 40% of the WhatsApp's user base are second-rate citizens of the world. We will have a separate policy in EU and US where we can be fined millions of dollars and euros if we run this monopolistic practices or a data practice of selling your data. You Indians, we will collect everything, and if you do not agree to or consent to this, we will shut down your accounts. Now, today is the time when we must decide what we can do. If you think then we are lesser citizens, then so be it. But you must realize that what they are claiming in the policy is entirely different from what they are claiming in the advertisements. They want to collect every metadata of yours. So one debate can be about the collection of data. Second is about sharing of data with Facebook. Did you 7 years ago tell me that whatever I'm consenting to, one day you will say that I will give it to Facebook and other business affiliates. Now then Facebook, in turn, can sell it to 300 more people, and like Cambridge Analytica, you must be aware of. You would not be able to stop that.
Okay. So Udbhav Tiwari.
One last thing.
Udbhav Tiwari.